defense has been a continuing topic so far early in the season. I mean, were you guys feeding defensively off of hitting some shots early, or was this kind of just getting back to the basics of how you're supposed to be playing defense?
I mean, we've been hitting shots all year. I feel like shooting over 50%, over 47%, and we still didn't play defense. So I wouldn't say just because we were making shots, we played defense tonight. I just thought that the sense of urgency was there. Guys know and respected this team, and we knew they can get hot on us, which they did there a couple spurts throughout the game, but we stayed poised. You know, in the league now, teams can run off, hit a couple threes, timely threes, and get back into the game. So I think we did a good job of keeping them in front of us, and we was able to get a win.
Kevin, you passed Vince all-time leading scorers today, and did the math. If you play 70 games at this pace, you'll end up top 10 all-time leading scorers. Just what does it mean for you to even be in that list?
It means a lot. I mean, I love to score the ball. I mean, that's the name of the game. That's why we play basketball, is to put points on the board. And to shift the game and be mentioned with the greats. And, you know, so to pass somebody I looked up to as a kid, my first NBA jersey was Vince Carter's when he was in Toronto. And, you know, so it's a full circle moment for me. And grateful that for all my teammates along the way that helped me throughout these years, my coaches as well, everybody just chipped in and helped make me the player that I am today. So I just got to keep going.
Kevin, I got two for you. Kind of going off of Christian's, I mean, you're always conscious of your stats and whatnot. Did you know going into this game, and then a couple games ago, and I think you passed Alex English, you know how close you were within striking distance?
No, I don't know how many total points I got. It's hard to track, but while I'm in the game, I know how many shots I'm taking. I know what shots I took before, and I try to stay conscious of that stuff. But no, I didn't know that. Vince was was next up until they start putting it on the jumbotron during the game. So pretty cool, man. Longevity is what makes you a great in this league. So I want to continue to keep on.
And what are your thoughts on Yuta with you guys this season? He doesn't look like a guy that hasn't played with you guys before when he's out there.
Judah just know how to play the game of basketball. You know, he played with Toronto, who, you know, they do a good job individually of developing their players on both ends of the ball, just their IQ for the game, and you could tell that he's learned from them. So he might not be a big name, but he's been putting in work the last couple of years, and, you know, so it's good to see him go out there and play well for us.
Kevin, after the last week, how much of a relief is it just for the group to get a win?
Wins are always, incredible. It's tough to win in this league. It's tough to be successful in this league. So, you know, it's easy to take this stuff for granted because we play so many games and we put so much high expectation on ourselves as a team and as individuals. But when you sit back and think about it, it does feel good to get a W. It feels good going home. It feels good going to sleep and going into the next game. So you're looking forward to tomorrow.
What changes the most without Ben out there?
Guys are just, you just play a little harder when you got guys that are out and, you got more opportunities and, guys got to step up, and lock in and focus even more. So we got to keep that focus up going forward.
I think Joe had 3 steals, something like that tonight. Just what did you see from him on the defensive end?
More than the stats, I think he just stayed in front of his guy, which allowed him to get his hands on some basketball. He's got a couple blocks. Did he have a block? Yeah, he had a block too. So, but more than anything, he just stayed in front of the basketball, played tough, and guarded up pretty well. So we're gonna need that. Need him to be consistent there, and we also, the guys around him, need to be even more consistent as well.
Kev, you guys opened the third quarter with I think 3 straight catch and shoots, and you guys shot 36% from 3, which is the second best in the season. What went into that? Did you feel like the looks were better tonight?
Yeah. We've been getting good looks all year. It's just a matter of us knocking them down as a make or miss league. It's going to be, you're going to have peaks and valleys with your shooting, but I think tonight when we fed off our defense, we weren't taking the ball out of the basket every time. That helps us, gives us more confidence when we shoot that ball. We get a little cushion. Now guys are shooting it with confidence. So, it all, everything plays a factor into you playing well. Is your focus, how hard you play on defense, boxing out, contesting shots, all that stuff adds to the offensive side of the basketball. And tonight we did the little things well.
So first of all, that is